What is up, responsible day traders? Today is Wednesday, January 27th, 2021. I'm Lindsay Duff, and welcome to Responsible Day Trading. So guys, I have already done my video. I've done everything. I've almost done editing it. I just needed a shower really bad this morning, and so I did my exit, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get a little snazzy for my intro today. I didn't even put on makeup, so I guess I just showered and put on a nice shirt. I still got on yoga pants though, because they are life. Today's trading, guys, I'm feeling a lot more comfortable. I think when I first moved back to the MES, I was really looking at these bigger charts heavily. And so what happens with that is I'm not looking at my trading chart. And when I'm not looking at my trading chart, I'm using other things to give me the signals for the one that I'm asking the signals from. So I'm throwing things off just a little bit, and I had to take a step back and just, I spend a lot of time reviewing my trades at night, doing market replays, looking through things. I've already cooked dinner. I haven't even eaten it yet. I cooked it. I wanted to come up. You can see it is 6:09. So this will be out probably about 8 p.m. tonight. So I don't know if it's better to put it out the next day or that day. If everybody sees it, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'm just holding myself accountable, getting it out there, saying, here's what I did. Here's wins, losses, whatever it is. Now, guys, I have found something that works very well for me whenever I just pay attention and stay focused. And this thing goes, not every time, but almost every time. So I don't want to say it's guaranteed, but it sure feels like it is when I see it happen. But this thing goes for at least 5 points. And if I have my second contract at 5 points, boom, that's 10. And then I have my third contract that's either come out before or come out after, and literally can be done in one trade. But I have plans to take over the trading world, just so you know. So I plan on having days where I'm making 100 points. And I want to do that on the MES and then boom, flip it over and do it on the ES. Okay? I got a good workout in today. I've eaten really healthy. I've taken my vitamins. I'm feeling great. I do see a lot in the future for us together, and one of the great things about what we do is it doesn't matter whether the market's going up or down. As long as it doesn't go to zero, we're good to go. We got stuff to play in between. Today I talked about a little bit about how when the market slows down, how shifting to that smaller chart system is better, and then once it starts to spread out, move on over to a bigger chart system. Now, if you're going to move to something like the 10946 or the bigger charts, you're going to have to increase your risk. It just is going to have to happen that way. So using that 2.5 point risk and then still being able to minimize it to 1.25 at times, guys, I didn't think I'd ever increase my risk, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. So, all right, guys, don't forget, you have got just a couple of more days of that 50% off the 75 Freedom account. There is 30% off all the other accounts for lifetime right now, but if you want to have that 75 Freedom account 50% off, you want to use that code right there. All right, so I hope everybody has a fabulous day. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that up because I'm ready to eat my dinner and get this show on the road. So as always, guys, enjoy the show. What is up, responsible day trader? I did my workout this morning and I'm supposed to be in the shower right now, but I took a look at the market and was like, hold up, I may have to wait to shower. So let's just take a look at the daily chart first. Look at that BB. Blue rolled, or purple rolled off, and with like some strength. Now it's sitting down at the bottom Bollinger Band. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. The market's only been open for an hour and a half. We may see something like one of these long bars. This is something that happens quite a bit. Long bar doesn't quite reach it, and by it I mean this EMA. If we're looking, I talked a little bit the other day about looking at where those lower pivots are. If we're looking at the main lower pivots on the daily chart, we got quite a ways to travel back down to that. We got hundreds of points. So it's going to take a lot of work to get it back down there, but the market's not beyond trying. I know how things work. So we are sitting at that bottom Bollinger Band. Let's take a look at these bigger charts. So let's start with the biggest, okay? Let's start with that 17,711 I was talking about. Now, we are still higher than that last pivot, but we have definitely broken that trend line that we pointed out the other day. Not only broken it, but pulled back to it. Wow, look at that. Just look at the way it pulled back to that beautifully and just is pushing down. Okay, so even though we're back above areas here, our bigger charts are saying we haven't given up our oomph to the downside. Maybe we'll see a nice W pivot like this here and it push back up. What I need to do right now is minimize those because I will use them instead of my trading chart. So I'm putting away anything that doesn't have to do with these three charts right in front of me. All right, and this one is definitely saying we're down also. We can see how it's pushing through the area. MACDs are pushing down. They're pushing down here. They have a lot of work to do to get all the way back down below these last major lows in the MACDs. But like I said, I don't think it's beyond it. We had the 3 pivot, boom. We're kind of seeing something a little similar here. We do have the BBs getting lighter. So right now, technically, the direction is still up on my 987. Here's what I've realized as I'm looking through these charts. Some of the things that will get me in trouble is waiting for the areas on the bigger tick charts. And I'm not trading the bigger tick charts. I'm trading these 3, whatever 3 are in front of me. Now the 3 maybe I move this over and have the 987 and I have the 144 here and I have the 55 here. That may be a scenario that we use, you know, just being able to interchange with how the EMAs are, with how the price is running. Right now we've got some pretty big movements. I'm going to have my 2.5 point risk with the ability to be able to minimize. Now, do I want it? It's really trying to push this direction to the downside. The very, very weak pullback of the MACDs here, the push down. This would have been my only opportunity and really just wasn't prepared for it mentally since I'm just sitting down. Sometimes it takes a minute for me to just get my brain switched from the previous activity to the current one. So in watching the MACDs, that would have definitely been the spot. And there are little opportunities with these little pullbacks that are happening here and here and here. But the further and further we get away from that last main pivot, the bigger the chance of it pulling back and stopping us out. Just in case we don't go much higher than this, I'm going to pull that one in. I'm going to take this one out. I'm moving that up because we have a weakness here. Ooh, that's a lot of strength up. Okay, we're good. We're okay for the moment. Oh, nope, nope, okay. Okay. I am going to pull this down in case it does just pop through here. There we go. Let me hit close. Oh, I couldn't get to it in time. I could see how this was pulling back up higher. So had I left my risk in play, I could still be in this, but was not comfortable with it pulling back all the way there. So, and then I started looking at other charts and missed those trades. That honestly is what I'm starting to realize is my biggest problem, is staying focused on just these 3 charts, looking for the bigger picture. And so I'm sorry that you're being a part of my journey as I'm learning this, but it's really just learning to rotate between the smaller picture and the bigger picture, and just letting go of what the bigger picture says, even though it's telling me more down, because these charts are going to tell me that too, right? Because what I find myself doing is just really holding on for trades that I think should come back further, instead of taking the trades that are saying, hey, we have plenty of opportunity now. We may come back further, but it may not be for another 10 bars or something like that. And there's plenty of opportunity in the weight. I guess maybe that's where it is. It's opportunity in the weight for the bigger picture. Oh, ooh, that was late in that move. I'm going to pull that one into the 5 ticks. Yeah, it's starting to show a good chance to pull back. Ooh, nope, I was just being a little overcautious. Yeah, let me pull it into here. Boom. Come on. There we go. Hitting close. My alarm's about to go off any minute. I think I set it for 11:15. I had, yeah, and definitely had ability to pop back, possibly back behind here and keep pushing. Starting to get white BBs here and here. And so this could definitely keep going down. And look, this is actually probably going to keep going down. Let's look at that bigger tick chart. BB's getting white here. Yeah. BBs are not getting white here, but they're definitely leading higher. So this might have a little more oomph in it to go. Where's the next area? All the way down here. But maybe we'll now start seeing reasons for the W pivot when it gets a little bit lower and down close to here. All I know is I need a shower. So let's go ahead and mark those up real quick. 16 points. I'm okay with that. My first one didn't quite work out like I wanted it to. Hey, I'll take a break even over a loss any day. So basically 3 ticks for the first one, second one 5 points, then loss 2, 3, 75, and then 4 and 10. So will I come back to this later? I will not. We have FOMC today. We have all that jazz. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say hello. What's up, guys? My hair's a mess. I'm red-faced. Woo. I worked out right before this, so and it was a serious one too. Whew. which probably got my mind in the right place too. There were a lot of trades that I passed on. I have to ask myself why sometimes with that, but honestly, it's just because I'm not prepared. And we don't have to be prepared for every trade, and that's okay. We can be okay with that, okay? So I'm gonna wrap that up. I'm thinking about going back to the ES soon. The only thing is they have changed the margins on that, right? So they've changed the margins to where you need a lot more in your account. Can I have that much in my account? Sure, but I don't like to. I like to trade a small account. I like to keep a little in there, pull out what I need. And right now I've been working with really keeping that smaller account in focus for people who cannot trade large accounts. So trading the MES is really, really great for being able to show people who are trying to get their feet wet, which is who I am mostly working with, is people who are trying to get their feet wet, trying to really understand this and looking for someone who's really going to show them the ropes. And you know, guys, I'm not a perfect trader. I'm not 100% the best on there. Do I plan to be? Let me just tell you, I plan to take over. It's going to happen. Y'all just watch. There will be days where I make 100 points. It's going to happen. I'm just glad you're here on the journey with me. So, all right, guys, we're going to wrap that up. I hope everybody has a fabulous day. I'm going to get a shower and then I'll do my intro so you can see me on both ends of the spectrum. I got my hair done yesterday. You won't be able to tell until, well, I guess you'll see it first thing. So I hope everybody has a fabulous day. And as always, you know that I look forward to catching you on the profitable side. I love spending time with you, so please like and subscribe. Also, if you want to spend a little more time with me, head on over to www.responsibledaytrading.com, click on the Start Your Free Course and Learn How to Get Funded button, and set up a time to talk with one of our traders. And before you know it, we'll be spending a lot of time together.